Well, the impact of it has been one. Aside the fact that it be the day we they say the white man come out on hands inside, right? And that's been only the impact. But how long has it been?
Hey man, it's your boy Rick 4K, and welcome to the Back and Forth podcast. I'm really sorry, guys, for not uploading for like barely 2 weeks now. I don't know. I was like having my own personal issues, so like I'm really sorry I couldn't upload for you guys. I'm really sorry. So welcome back to the Back and Forth podcast, and this is the sixth episode, Charlie. Small we dey go. Small we dey go. So today I have two of my amazing friends on the podcast today, and you have seen their faces on my podcast before, and today I specially invited them for this special Independence Day edition of the Back and Forth podcast. So without much further ado, I will let them introduce themselves. Although you guys know them, you have seen them on the podcast before, but Charlie, you know it's Amamere. You get what I mean. So I will let them introduce themselves. Then Charlie, we get on with everything. So
Yeah, my name is Kelvin.
Yeah, my name is Nixon.
so Charlie, we have already done the let's say the Amamere on this podcast before. You have already said what you want to say about the boobs and ass, then or you go again.
Us is life. And Messi is the goat.
Charlie, that one there.
Ruru, Wabong.
So yeah, we have already done with that. All right. So Charlie, today is Independence Day. Like Independence Day, Charlie. Do you feel the need for us Ghanaians to celebrate today's Independence Day? Do you feel the need?
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm laughing, but like Charlie, we dancing some. I don't really feel the impact of it because I'm not engaged politically to stuff like that. I honestly don't like to involve myself with stuff politically. Like, it literally no they move me. It'd be cool. It'd be nice. Say we go celebrate the day. We come as the white man in hands inside. Then we start the use on our head small, but like Charlie, it not really that affects. I don't. I really don't. I won't say I don't care, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Next thing is like, do we need to celebrate it?
Well, the impact of it has been one. Aside the fact that it be the day we they say the white man come out on hands inside, right? And that's been only the impact. But how long has it been? More than 60 years.
Yeah, 67, 8, 67, 8.
And gradually as the time moves on, it's like the impact is not really that huge because look at how the country is even going. The economy is like kind of a up down slope. You know, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't really add up to the impact of it. So one way or another, Charlie, Independence Day there, right? Then can it be survive the holiday there. We go there inside. That was what they like. Aside that, nothing else.
So let's say and in primary school, JHS, SS, we learned a whole lot about independence and all this. Like, has the independence of Ghana have like a greater impact on the Ghana education, like our education system? Have you seen the impact of the independence in our education system? Let's say we are not that old to know about certain stuff, but
See, our education is actually dependent. We depend on a lot of education. Holistically is dependent on other things because you need to learn from someone to know something. But I'm saying our education system is so dependent because we wrote WASI, right? You know, there's a WASI syllabus and there's a GES syllabus. Yeah, why do we need them to set? They have their own independent syllabus they operate with, and we as Ghana education system also have our own syllabus we operate with. Why then do we need to be like why do we need them to be able to assess our students to make sure that they make it to the other side? Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't really add up for me. I don't know for everyone else, but then it doesn't add up for me. The GES syllabus, because you know some answers don't correlates with the so bro, like the whole education system is just rigged and doesn't make it's like it's structured to not make you succeed.
Nixon.
Yeah, I think before the white man, right? Let me take it that way. I think there were some things that they actually instilled in us, and that was one of it was the formal education. And so, talking about education and its impact with independence, I think, well, one way or another, that's how we are today. Like true that's how people turn out to be big people, enjoying the money and all of it. So its impact has been great, but moving forward, its structures, it is not really built to have a good impact. He was talking about the fact that why do you think it's like that the way it is that we have a curriculum by we are our own education system, which is GES. And then when we are about to be assessed on how we've learned, what we have captured, it's a different body, a different organization from a different, like a third party organization is supposed to actually assess us. So yeah, one or another, it's been a good impact from the independence till now, but its structures is not really making an impact in our lives. Yeah. Thank you very much.
So you know South Africa, like they didn't got their independence not long ago, and the country is, let's say, is better than Ghana, far way better than Ghana.
I know where I headed. That we
No.
should have let the
No, I'm asking. Let me ask the question. So, like, I actually have friends in South Africa, and when they talk about their education system, yeah, when they talk about when they talk about the education system there, because he say like it's built for them, like we the students, we matter. What we say matters. Like the Europeans have made it in a way that what is up there, no, they are experiencing the same thing. So I'm saying, like, Ghana, was it necessary for us to kick the white men out of the country? Because, come on, look at South Africa. Like, come on, was it necessary for them to go?
For South Africans, did they kick the white people out? I don't know much about their story, but are they the ones that kicked the white people out?
No, they didn't kick them out. They went on an agreement.
With time, modernization just
Yes.
caught up with them.
Yeah.
You know, if it was like that, most of us wouldn't be here, because like after they left, like families began to separate, people began to move to further lands and stuff. But all the same, let's come to modernization. To be honest, I don't know. But Ghanaians, like I say, yeah, like there was a great deal of bad things that they were doing. But you see, if we found a way to make us get what we want from them, it would have been in our best interest to let them stay. And I don't even understand these British people, to be honest. Like, you just come to a land, oh hell, the Queen of England, she's here. Bro, who the fuck are you? Like, we don't know who you are. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, bottom line, it wasn't really necessary for us to care. We could have found ways to reach agreement, because I do know for a fact that there were people who were translating both languages. They got to learn both languages. They translated. So if they understood it to that level, we could have negotiated some like cool rules or something. I don't know how it was then, but then it would have been in our best interest to let them wait a little. Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah, to every initiative, it comes its merits and demerits. For example, with South Africa like this, they were there for quite some time, and look how the country turned up. But with Charlie, Mother Ghana, they said they wanted self-government now. Self-governments now. And look at, well, it turned out good, but not great, I would say. Because if you look at South Africa and the fact that they stayed there for that long, I think it's one of the most developed countries in Africa. Yeah. So looking at the reason why they stayed, I think it turned out to be good. So if we also did the same, it would have been better. I'm not saying it's not good, but it would have been better, because this afterwards, Ghanaians said they wanted their freedom, so they got their freedom. And if you look at history very very, what happened was that afterwards, because they were living by their liberty, hard work was not something that was encouraged. Because if the white man was even present, there will be structures that will make you know that this and this and this is supposed to get me to this, like to this point. So and things, the development of the country will be better. But Mother Ghana and its people say that we want self-governments now. That was Nkrumah's motto. Yeah. And so we want self-governments now. And that's what it turned out to be. We like it. We like the initiative. It was good, but it would have been better. It would have been great. Yeah.
All right. So, we looking back, I know maybe it's the 68, 69, I don't know. Because I'm not really following the whole independence shit, because I think it's trash. Personally, it's good that we are celebrating it, because come on, who doesn't like freedom? And it's good we're looking back to everything. But looking back, with the whole government system, from Nkrumah time to right now with Akufo-Addo governance, have the leaders really, when they got the independence, have they capitalized on it to make a good impact for the country Ghana, or Charlie, they are just shitting us upside down, like they don't really do care about us? So looking back, have any government, I know Nkrumah made impacts, Mahama, J. Kufuor, all those presidents did good work. But looking down right now with with everything going on, do you think the leaders have made an impact of the independence really known to everybody in the country?
Yeah, so if I get you correctly, what has been the impact of the independence? Like, how has our government, bro, we've moved from better to worse? Because, right now, shit is just not working out. Like, the system is not working in our favor. The system is not supposed to totally work for us, though, but then, and course, it's not smooth. You get people the reason why people are doing some of the things they're doing now is not just it's not because they want to. It's because that's what the system is pushing them to do. You see, it's really sad that we as black people who always capitalize on unity and love and all those things, we are the people who practice it less. We only practice those things when there is a threat from the outside. But the bigger threat is amongst ourselves, because if we can't really stand together to make sure that our brother man or our sister is moving with us, it's not going to help. The ministers, all those in high authorities, it's like they don't want us to match up with them, catch up with them, financially, economically, or something. So it's like they do their best to make sure that we stay where we are. I know it's a game. This is a very big game. It's like they've built the Ghana system to make sure that we are stuck where we are. See, it's not like they don't know the things they are supposed to do. They do know, but they won't do it. Because they know that if they do, we will catch up with them. We'll be on the same level with them. Do you get it? There are so many smart people who are outside, let's say, Accra. Do you understand? That's why they don't want to decentralize anything. Everything has to be here. That way, you leave where you are to come here. And it's not supposed to work like that. Resources, basic amenities and basic resources should be shared equally. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Next, sir.
Okay, so looking at after Nkrumah's governance, I think it was quite okay. I think he would have been sorry. Dr. Hilal Liman was a president. He made impact. He was also going the way Nkrumah was. Rawlings came in. Rawlings was good, and then moving down the line, it became something else. Looking at the current presidents and the former president, the one who came from, that was John Mahama. So many so many things about. I remember about Muhammad especially, where they said some excavators were gone missing. A whole lot of stories. I don't know. It's like just like he said, it's like you don't really pay attention to what, especially the independence brought to us. If you really understood it, I think it will be. You even see it as a big honor and privilege to even work to perfect it. You understand? But it's like they don't see it that way. All they care about is, I did my campaign. I put more money into it. I have to harvest my money back. I have to harvest my money back. So anywhere the money will come from, I have to be there. Charlie, me honestly, see this politics thing. Like don't get me wrong, but if I'm to be going to it right now, oh come on, I'll be interested in taking the money. The money. So I don't. So one, I mean, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I don't blame them that if just a little, just do some for us. You understand? The country you're already inside. Just a little, do something small. Some 1-2 initiatives. I want to help.
You have a point there, and I must say, like, growing up, we heard a lot of stories about what, especially what Nkrumah did for Ghana, and like looking back to what he did and what these new presidents are doing. I think, Charlie, everybody in its mindset. Because come on, the stuff that JJ Kufuor even did for Ghana. I don't think Akufo-Addo has done even half of it. Akufo-Addo has done really well. But come on, seriously. He has done well. Akufo-Addo.
All this is political agenda. That's why I say, like, personally, I don't like to get myself involved in this, but then I don't know how resources and money is shared up there. But bro, look, think about it. You've been a classroom before. You've been in a position where you make the rules, like you are the one. See, this whole government system started from a basic like it was basic. It's in a hierarchy. From top to this to this, this to this, this to this. See, shit should flow. That's all transparency. The money going and the money coming, Charlie, they add up. That be what, because see, they are trying to say that free suggest and the money has to go into this and the money has to go into that. Bro, see, couple people different and sumo, e-levy. Now, and before they were, now see the tax they put on electricity, water, transport fees, fuel, all these things. Come on, we know the touchery, the touchery. Some things they if will be basic, like you see, I don't blame them too. We as individuals to our part, the level of illiteracy in this country is so bad, like it's so bad. Sometimes I've been saying this. I've told my mom before. She said what I said was very bad. I shouldn't say that. But you see, if for people from the age group of 60 and above, who are on the outskirts of Accra, Sebe, Nanka, like them, no, they are not alive. There will be the country will be able to be well structured because they won't impede the development. Do you know that? I heard some time ago that a minister in one of the regions, is it Volta region, tried to bring a university to one of the villages close to Pram and things. He didn't accept it. Almost some of the year farm. Do you get it? All these things are part. The mentality, the way we think as individuals, but I don't blame them too. See, they blame it. They go in circles. It be some big cycle. Be the way we are educated to is part. The education, it doesn't reach everyone. Do you understand? The way we think is also part of. It also plays a very big role on how the government would treat us, because they know that a very large number of the population is not so well vested in education. We think we are educated, but we are not. So all those things add up. This whole idea of independency and Ghana moving forward, Ghana beyond aid, Ghana beyond all that shit. See, it's just talk. There's nothing happening. There's really nothing happening. Seriously.
So that comes to my next question. We are saying Ghana is free, we are independent and all that shit. Let me ask you this honest question. Do you really think Ghana is
We
independent?
are not independent.
Why?
Because we are not independent. Everything we've said so far shows we are not independent. I don't even know where to start from. I don't even know what to say again. But like, if we were really independent, we can't say we are solely dependent as a country, because that way we will suffer. But like, the level of independency, I don't even know if it's a word, but that level of independence, we know rich. We know the rich. We don't grow most of the things we eat. We don't. We import a lot. Charlie,
It's sad.
pray for Ghana. Pray for Ghana. Be serious. Be very, very serious.
Next, is Ghana really independent?
I'll answer this question only in one way. How much money has the president borrowed? Only in one way. How much? This is like actually I don't even know the number to know, but I know it's a very, 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 very big amount of money. And looking at that, develop. So yeah,
Before you implement stuff like that, you should know how to start, how to maintain it. If you are the number one, pick, or you are the number one in class, there's competition. You have to find a way to maintain that position. Exactly. We are not doing that. He didn't. I don't know how his advising board or something helped him, but then they didn't do that. Because if it is the e-levy and these charges you are putting on everything that we are entitled to, come on, man.
So we're celebrating independence, Ghana. Today, Independence Day is holiday. So let me ask this: we students, like we university students, how does this current economy, how does it affect us? Like how is it
Big
affecting
time,
us?
bro. Big time.
Like in what way?
This is 10 cities, man.
You need to improvise more.
Make we explain this? Every person watching this video in university knows that the money, you know, they do anything. See, the moment they send me money, the moment it reach 57 be too small. The moment there's they send like 200 weekly or something. It reach 100 per no, na me shame. Sometimes I feel the better. But me that one, I say, hey, am I fasting? That process of thinking can take me 3 hours, man. Bro, this is bad, bro. Indomie, Belefu, the hungry man size, that big one. It's now 12 cities. What the fuck did I do to deserve this, man? Now I don't feel buy Calipo safe in peace. Oh man, this is bad, bro. University,
Yeah.
Charlie, hey, don't worry, because we like tech students to we just consume data. I really do consume data. Oh. You know me say I don't take anything sensible, but see, data for not be that expensive. You pay more for less. Wow.
Nixon.
oh yeah, to me, honestly, its impact has been, well, to me it's been good and it's been bad, because oh yeah, let me explain. You see, like he was saying, like the money, why did the money come? Like one time, I was going on Thursday. I had a program at UPSC, and I said, "Charlie, the money I get, Charlie, I no fee the boats. If we no go do the boats, make we take the trusky." And going back there and coming back, I didn't even buy food, but I ended up spending 70 cedis. Like, the whole time I didn't pick boat. I didn't pick boats. Like, and so looking at this, I think that with how the thing is, it's like now it has given us the chance to actually go the extra mile. How? You get to know that, Charlie, it means that the money that is coming in, I cannot only depend on that one. Let me brainstorm on ideas. You understand? Like, you see, so you go no say by all means I for do something then get my own money. You understand? It's going to push you to do that thing. Yeah, so actually yes, it's been bad and it's been good. Bad and yes.
I know I don't do that all the time. You know that alone is stressful. Sometimes sitting down and thinking about how to make money for yourself and not call home, and it's kind of like a burden. Now I understand why our parents say, "Oh, don't stress, just call us." Because just sitting down and thinking about where money should come from, bro, it's like you're trying to conjure money from the sky. You be a confanoche. Serious, like you go tap there and you did think 4 years on top you did a better. I said, hey, Charlie, where today who for pay me? Where I will go make money for? But I know God is good. God has always been good. We dey inside. We dey about.
So we talking about like Charlie, me like I feel spend like 300 cities in a week.
Be serious, see.
300 cities in a week. Come on, 300 cities in a week. I feel call house and my mom will be like, "Oh yeah, I met to us."
But you know, amidst all this, the people then they shock me. The people then they come out every Friday. Hey, Charlie, the system how did you come out? Hey. I get some people from a snap. Hey, every Friday. Hey, then they come out like like hey. If commuting was a person or a people, it be them. The system hard, but still you go for Chile. But I know they blame them. You won't see that.
Come on. So still on the independence subject. So looking down, I know we didn't really experience a lot of governments like the one that maybe we experienced was maybe Kufuor.
That was the time most of us were born.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least the health insurance this thing about. So with Kufuor, okay. So let's sum it from Kufuor's time. Mills, Atta Mills, he said leads, may you also rest in peace, and Mahama and Kufuor. From a scale from 1 to 10, you quickly, roughly, rate them from a scale from 1 to 10. From individually, from Kufuor to Kufuor. Take the mic.
Individually. Kufuor, I no experience some, but I confirm them born me because I said that year there was free maternity care. So Kufuor, you got my 10, bro. Yeah, cause like Charlie, you know say the year with the most recorded beds was 2002. 2002 babies chow off. Cause that year there was free maternity care or something, and it was around that year the NHIS scheme was. Yeah, so Charlie Kufuor 10 over 10. Who else?
Atta Mills.
Mills. Mickey Mills in your uncle. Atta Mills. I know say you die, bro, but you do not really feel your impact. Kufuor.
Yeah. 2008.
Yeah, wait them say he dies. Atta Mills. Atta Mills, they are on 4. Me, I don't really know what to do. The name just they beat me.
For real.
I don't know what to do. What to do?
For real, bro.
What to do?
For real, I swear.
I don't know what to do. What to do? Almost saw John, the baby, that my little teaching hospital. Child, I really don't know. I really don't know what to do. So, Mr. John Dramani Mahama. Hey, this man, he dey speak English pass. See, he go. That man, I dey feel him. John Dramani Mahama, I dey feel him pass Kufuor. That man, I will give him 6.5. Yeah, the 0.5, no, it be very, very important. So that one he try. Just the doom so we now know they help. Cause that time they were 4 fee be like 4 cities, 5 cities, you know. Yeah. I wish they now did that time. Even that time Ghanaians were complaining it was expensive. You know. See, my sister Makidisi tell me something. She was like, very soon in time pure water will be 5 CDs. Makidisi was the small girl. I see the way mommy and daddy they complain since the cost there. By the time she should go the pure water be 5 CDs. But if it be true.
Yeah, pure water is 50 pesos.
If it be true.
5 cities.
She's 10 years younger than me.
It's 50
By the time
pesos
she
right
go
now.
reach my age,
Come on, bro.
pure water will be like 3 bar, 4 bar. Then who? Ekufadu, the man himself.
At the D.
At the Wheezy.
At the D.
That one, I don't know. Besides, the only reason why I will rate them is because the free SHS. Besides that, I don't know if I go feel even rate him. He go get like 4 or 3. 3.54, I don't know.
So per your ratings, Kufo will be like number 1, then John Mahama second, then Akufo-Addo and Atamos is a tie. Jeez.
Because I don't really know what they
Charlie
think.
is savage.
It's serious. Or me, I don't know for you, but me that.
Charlie, this one is brutal. Like, come on. Atamos and Akufo-Addo. Aye, bro, Dixon.
Okay, so me, I'll give. The first was Kufuor. Yeah. I'll give Kufuor 8.
Wait,
2002. Oh no. You see, you can't say any president has been 10 perfect, like 10/10. Yeah, it'd be 8. So I heard he started some kind of good initiatives and all. It was good, and the 8 is what I'll give him, especially the NHIS move. And I'm really, really grateful for that one. And then Atamils, to me, Atamils was actually one of my favorite presidents. Seriously, Atamils. So let me talk. Atamils was a kind, meek man. I like the man so much. Every single time he got the opportunity to speak, he spoke about peace, and he had, the reason why I don't blame you guys so much for you saying that he wasn't a good president, because he died before his time. He died before his time ended. I know he had he built a couple of schools, not really that much, but he had big initiatives, big moves for the country. He had a very, very big vision for the country. Maybe you guys didn't know. But because of my dad really used to like that man a lot. He always spoke about him. And so I knew the man. And I think, to me, among all of them, he was the one that each and every manifesto he did, almost all the manifestos he spoke of or he told us about, there was like some kind of a foundation to it. Like it was on the move of happening. Just that, he died. So for me, I'll give him.
You've just been saying, like, I need to.
He built a couple of schools. He even, I think, a university.
Day schools, that day senior high schools. He built a bunch of them. That was it.
And so I'll give him a 6. A 6. Just because of the death and all, I'll give him a 6. And then JM Twaso. Oh, missing excavators. I know I forgot that one. Hey, JM. Well, JM 2 was good, but JM could have been better. Because honestly, I didn't want Adodi to continue. Because I felt like JM really had plans. I remember quite well. During that election year, he had this big initiative of our electricity problems. I don't know if you guys. It was a project.
Mahama.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I yes. He had it. Yeah. It was during that time. He had this big project for the electricity problem, and it was about this kind of big dam. I saw it was a long time ago. I saw the project on, I think, TV3. They're speaking about it on TV3, and it's a big project, and I really wanted to see him do it. So I was really in favor of him becoming, for him to continue. Yeah. So, but well, it didn't turn out that way. So I'm gonna give him a 5. He did some, he didn't do some. It's probably missing excavators. I don't know where it's passed. And then later on, I had some V8 too. Some So all of it, I'll give him a 5. Then Adodi. Every single week, something is going up. If it's not dollar, it is fuel. If it's not fuel, it is this thing. What's the name? Electricity and water. Every single time, something is like within a month, things can increase exponentially everywhere. Now, how much is the petrol? Now, this child, the petrol is. I don't move car.
Right now,
But you, eh? Hey, be serious. I don't do the outside the first chess initiative. I don't think there's been anything. I've heard of some. Charlie, the money has been borrowing plenty money. Charlie, I don't do the Charlie. I'm gonna give him a for for.
Charlie, hey, this rating is brutal. Like, come on. I could, me, my rating there, like, let's say, Kufo will be like top done Kufo, like 9.5, 9. Yeah. Then Atame was Charlie. That man, I didn't really seem like that. Because that time I was growing up, so maybe because I wasn't like, hey, so. But obviously, Charlie, 2011, 2012, Charlie, I will give him like maybe some 5 something. Like I'm being honest, some 5. And Mahama like 3, like Mahama 3. Come on, cause it was Mahamad's time that more like plenty companies collapsed. So of electricity issues. That one there, Charlie. Let's be honest. Everything aside, let's be honest. Mohammed's time, Charlie, the country was. Cause you know that time, Mohammed's time, fuel 2 was like on the rise.
Yeah, but you see,
Fuel 2 was on the rise.
As mad as now.
But
No,
you see,
I get
I don't
it.
blame it. It would have been the same now as
Yes,
then because
yes.
things are coming.
You were.
At that time, the things that are there now, then you know they then.
It was like you would shoot.
Funny enough, that was like 10 years ago.
Yes.
It seems like it's just yesterday, but it was 10 years ago, 12 years
2015, 2013, there.
Exactly, 2012 around
Yeah.
that time. It's not far. It's not. It doesn't seem far. It's by.
It was
it's far.
just in there,
Things are coming up.
Bob.
So it would have been the way it is now then. But you see, Mohammed's own na yem very gidi sa just a doom son. Me that be words then I dey try to say that the money did the system just say the doom song.
Yeah, the doom so that one there. I'm gonna say the doom so. So Mahama will get like 5. Like I won't be that brutal, but 5. Akufo-Addo will get like 6 or something, cause like free education was, a thumbs up. Like Akufo-Addo is forcing, but actually, and yet let's be honest, Akufo-Addo is not good. Everybody is complaining. Come on, like it's very bad. So yeah, that's been that for today's episode, the 6th episode on the Back and Forth podcast with Rick 4K. And today I had the opportunity to have Kelvin and Nixon on the episode today. And Charlie, I appreciate you guys for taking time to be on today's episode. I really appreciate you guys. So yeah, that's been that. And I'm sorry again. What? Yeah, they come. And I'm sorry again, guys, for not uploading for like 2 weeks. I had to, work on my own shit. Charlie, man has a personal life. He can walk on me. So yeah, and maybe we won't be getting the episodes every week, maybe every 2 weeks. Cause Charlie, right now, the GPA is talking. So man for make serious. Man for make serious, you Bob. So yeah, that one is there. So Charlie, any last words?
Charlie, well, this has been an exciting episode, quite informative too. And yeah, like you said, the GPA, it is shake.
That's another topic for another day. We will get into it. Kelvin, last words.
Give up. For real, just give up. I'm not gonna encourage. Just give up. If you want to, can keep pushing. Yeah.
So their socials is on there, so you can go and add them.
And I'll be releasing my first episode of my podcast this week on Thursday. That the Meet the Experts podcast on tech. I would like you to join. It's going to be an exciting move and race. So check it out.
The link will be in my description. So yeah, it's coming up. Both of them are coming up with some incredible shit, and I can't wait. I'm still excited for them to come up with their own shit, Charlie. It's exciting. So we'll talk more about it. And Charlie, this has been the Back and Forth podcast with Rick 4K. And Charlie, Independence Day, Charlie, we day in holiday. So Charlie, enjoy Come on, enjoy. GPA is talking. That's another topic for another day. So, Charlie, see you guys in the next episode, maybe next 2 weeks or something. And, Charlie, there has been the Back and Forth podcast with Rick 4K. We got it locked. Grrr.